welcome to Tuesday edition, or whatever day you watch it. That's when I record it. Tuesday edition of Take 5. We've been calling the series 5 on 10, and we've been reflecting on the 10 commandments. And we've done 3 in about 10 weeks. So by 2027, we will be done. Today we're doing command 4, and actually on Thursday as well. The 4th command is remember the Sabbath day. Remember the Sabbath day, to hallow it. I want to start with a quote. There was a man by the name of Dov Seidman. He wrote a book called Why How We Do Anything Means Everything. He's the CEO of a company that really deals in business ethics and leadership stuff. I just want you to hear his words for a minute. When you press the pause button on a machine, it stops. But when you press the pause button on human beings, they start. You start to reflect. You start to rethink your assumptions, to reimagine what is possible, and reconnect with your most deeply held beliefs. Here's a business leader writing to other businesses and leaders talking about the importance of the pause button. And in many ways, the command of the Sabbath is, in a sense, a command, is a call, is a gift to human beings to press the pause button. I want you to hear it in its context. In Exodus 20, this was the 10 Commandments, the original 10 Commandments, and the amount of space that this command is given, second only to all of the words about not making an idol for yourself. And then it's repeated again and again and again, especially in the Old Testament. Next show we'll get into its application specifically in the New Testament and with Jesus. But I want you to hear all of the words that are given to this command. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. You are to labor 6 days and do all your work. But the 7th day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. You must not do any work. You or your son or your daughter, your male or female servant, your livestock, or the resident alien who is within your city gates. Nobody. No, but not your workers, not your family, not your immigrants, none of them. Why? For the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and everything in them in 6 days. Then he rested on the 7th day. Why? Because God worked 6 and rests 7. He's our example. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and declared it holy. Press the pause button. 1 day out of 7, we are designed that way. 1 day out of 7, press the pause button. Do you do that? Are you doing that? 1 day out of 7. Now, we've got weekends and things like that. Some of us are doing 2 days out of 7. Some of you are retired and you're doing 7 days out. But the general principle is, especially if you're working hard, still take 1 day out of 7. And press the pause button. And you're doing 4 things as you do it. You're resting. You're taking a breath. And we need to do it. Sometimes our lives are so redlined all the time that we just need to pull back. 1 day out of 7, we rest. 1 day out of 7, since God is our example, 1 day out of 7 ought to be also a time of reflecting. We ought to reflect. God created, and then he stopped and said, that's pretty good. So we should too. Our Sabbath, our 1 day of resting, ought to be a time to look around and say, what am I doing? Am I doing it well? How can I do it better? That's pretty good. It should be a time of reflecting. It should be a time of trusting. Later on, when the Sabbath requirements are reiterated, the Lord will even say, even during harvest season, rest 1 day in 7. In other words, even in the most busy time of your life, you still need to push the pause button 1 day out of 7. It's a statement of trust. How's that? Because in a sense, even during harvest season. If you're a CPA, it's even during tax season. If you're a student, it's even during exam week. I can accomplish in 6 days, obeying and trusting the Lord, what it would take me 7 days to do on my own. It's a statement of trust. Pause, 1 day out of 7. And finally, it's a statement of rest, reflect, trust. It's a statement of worship. I worship the God who made me, who created this ordinance, who designed me to rest 1 and 7. And so for many of you, of course, Sunday is your Sabbath rest. Just make sure you're doing it. We've been designed that way. We function better that way, and God gave us that example. Remember the Sabbath day to hallow it. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll talk more about that. I'll see you.